The fast food tier list.
Oh, and a RuneScape advertisement on the
right?
side?
Yeah, that was not planned, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Perfect for me.
Okay, so we need to work with the chat
Whoa.
here, and we need to do like the definitive breakdown of the fast foods. So this is overwhelming. I almost think you start like top left, and we kind of just go and see
Yeah.
where we get.
Can we
So
move stuff around once it's on there?
Of course. And
great.
obviously S tier is the best, and then it's A, B, C, D. So why don't we start with DQ? Where are we feeling on this?
Let's set some parameters.
Sure. Yeah, I think
Is
you
this
got it.
considering all of the offerings that this place generally has available, or is it like what your experience is with it?
That's a good question, right? Because
What are we judging this based off?
yeah, or are you going off like do they have the menu item that you want more than anything else?
Because DQ has like the grill and chill where they have burgers and
Right.
stuff, and I've just straight up never
had
done
that.
that.
Let's go off of, I think we have to go off of our own experiences, right?
Okay.
So unfortunately, if there's places that we don't know, I think they might just default to D tier, right? Because we just don't know them. Or maybe we don't rank,
that.
we just don't rank them.
That stinks for the Lizard Tavern.
Unfortunately for Lizard Tavern, we're going to leave it unranked down here.
Someone's just screaming in the chat.
No!
It's the best one.
Okay, so, and I think we almost have to go off of like, you got to go off of
This
what
is
they
going
do
to take a
best,
straight up
right?
hour, and I'm fine with that. But
I mean, it's hard to set parameters because a lot of these are different, but we just have to go with it the way we feel. So we got to start with DQ. Where do we think this falls?
I mean, it's summertime. I'm having DQ as a treat. It delivers. I don't think it's S tier.
No, it's not S tier because you're not getting like unless you go to the grill and chill, you're not getting dinner there, right? So you're not thinking of DQ as a dinner joint, but as an ice cream spot. I mean, of course. I think it sits somewhere in A or B.
I think if I'm being honest with myself, I have to put it in B because I'd rather get ice cream somewhere else.
That's fair. I'm happy to put.
I'm
it
getting
in
a
B.
Blizzard and I'm pumped, but
You're getting ice cream somewhere else over DQ.
if there's an option, probably.
Wow. Where?
like a local place that I'm aware of.
Okay,
it
that's
depends
fair.
where I am.
That's fair. Yeah, that's.
I was
fair.
in
But
Wyoming
terms
with
of-
my cousins and we went to Dairy Queen and it was good.
I mean, Dairy Queen is good. If there were one near me, it'd be a huge problem. In spring training, there's one nearby, and I go a lot.
Is there not one in Boston?
There might be
That's-
one, but not that it's like in walking distance.
I can't think of one.
Yeah, maybe there's not.
Weird.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna spend too long on DQ.
All right, what's this one?
What is? I don't know what this is. Can anybody help us with what this is? I'm not sure.
Poorly
I'm gonna move that down
cropped.
here. Applebee's. Oh man.
Oh,
I think
baby, I did used
unfortunately-
to love Applebee's.
I think unfortunately the internet gives Applebee's a bad rap, but I kind of like it. They're one of the places that gives major discounts on appetizers.
Half price apps past 9?
Yeah, that's kind of an iconic Kellan and Kevin item, right?
It was.
I think
It also
because of
like
that,
I
it
think
might-
is like so many of these restaurants, they did really, really well in the like mid 2000s.
Yes.
And then fell on hard times.
yes.
COVID
Yes.
has not been kind to a lot of the
I think
standards of these
Applebee's
places.
could be a B tier restaurant.
Everything's B. It's either B or D.
Well, there's certainly something's going to have to go either way here.
I'm putting Arby's in C. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't have
do it. It's
I don't. Me either.
nothing personal.
Do you know what this is?
The wheat stock.
It's moving to the end. Okay, now Boston Market. I want to get your thoughts on Boston Market before I give you my breakdown.
It's not somewhere that I historically would go, but we would occasionally get the mashed potatoes and like a rotisserie chicken from there, and it was really good.
It's really good. I actually think
You're
that
from Boston,
well,
so are
and
these
I don't
around?
They are, but I don't associate it as a Boston restaurant. But
It
what
has
I will
no
say,
food that Boston would
No,
be.
it's like Thanksgiving food, and I think you got to let me give this an A tier, which may be a hot take, but my family used to go here a lot. The mashed potatoes are some of the best mashed potatoes
They
I've
are
ever
good.
had. It's always a good rotisserie chicken.
A tier is hard.
I think it's an A tier. You can put it below me, Kev, but I have to give this an A tier. My family would disown me if I didn't.
Okay, that's fine.
Boston Market is sitting in A tier.
If Boston
Buffalo-
Market is like the only A tier, we have to reevaluate.
Yeah, but we have, there's plenty more restaurants to get through. Buffalo
that's good.
Wild Wings, I have an immediate answer for this, but I want to hear
Go
yours.
for it.
I think it's an S tier restaurant.
Whoa! I was gonna be like, C.
I think Buffalo Wild Wings has the best wings on this list.
Okay.
So to be
I've been
the
there very
best-
infrequently, but when I have had a good time, and I have thought it was cool. Didn't we go one time and like sit in there?
There's definitely a chance we did.
There wasn't a game on or anything.
There's definitely a chance we did. I don't remember. But it's good drinks, good times, the sports are on. I mean, I can tick it down to A if you don't feel as strongly.
It's fine. I don't care. It's fine.
You know, I really want the accurate
Something's
list
got
here.
it. I'll at some point need something to go on S tier that
Exactly.
you don't know about.
Exactly.
So.
How about Burger King? Where are we sitting?
Burger King's hard because Burger King used to be really, really, really good.
Used to
Late
have the
90s.
best fries. The
Best fries. The Burger King Kids Club was great.
Yep.
They had a really good Pokemon tie-in at one point.
They just did it right.
I was all about it. It didn't quite post the BK King has not made the jump into, this, the year 2020.
No.
So I would put it in C tier, unfortunately. Well,
I think I kind of
I
agree.
could I could be persuaded to go B because it used to be good.
I think Burger King is the of the big guys like McDonald's and Wendy's, I think it's the worst one.
I think we'd call those the big three.
The big three. So I'm going to put that in C tier. I think
That's
you're
fine.
right.
We got to be more judicious, yeah.
All right, close to home for us here because of college. Raising Cane's.
S tier.
S tier restaurant.
So good.
It is
Everyone
good.
loves it. It's expanding.
It is expanding. There's going to be a second one in Boston, right?
Where?
Maybe I'm totally making that up.
Oh,
For
is
some
it down
reason I
by
thought that-
Copley?
Yeah, I think it is.
Holy cow.
I know.
It's going to be good.
I know. I think it'll be great. Have you ever been to Carl's Jr.?
Nor have I been to Hardee's, which I've been told is the same restaurant. But
No. Yeah, me
it
either.
divides along the Mississippi.
I'm going to put Carl's Jr. down here then.
That's too bad.
I know they had them in L.A., which, I'm just too East Coast of a guy to know it well, I suppose. Cheesecake Factory.
S tier. No.
A lot of strong takes on the Cheesecake Factory, I feel like.
It's good. Its menu is too big.
Massive menu, too big to be good at anything? B tier?
C tier. That's C tier.
Okay. Yeah, too big. I like the Cheesecake Factory, but it's just, yeah, you're right. The menu's
If you
too
have a
good.
party of like 30 people
Then
and you
it's
need to
great.
go somewhere, the Cheesecake Factory can maybe do it.
They'll make you Italian food, Mexican food, Chinese food. They've actually got it all on the menu. It's insane. Okay, Chick-fil-A. I mean, I think that's an S tier.
I think we got to bump it down to A because of their troubling political
That's
views.
You know what? You're right. That's fair. We'll move it into A. Their food is really
it
good.
only
but-
gets an A.
You're right. Chili's.
Where would we put Applebee's? B.
Chili's and
is
Applebee's are the
probably
same thing to me. Yeah.
B as well.
Oh, I mean, can this go above S tier?
Man, could there just be like Kevin has this
It
too
moves
much
to the
here.
front of the line
Yes,
in the S tier.
exactly.
I wish there was a way to maybe there's a
I
way to
probably have
add a row above.
Chipotle. I had Chipotle today, if I'm being honest. I did.
This is being called King tier. Oh, what? Why is it writing backwards? GNIK. Chipotle goes into King tier. It is a tier
Wow.
of its own. If they would ever sponsor us, we would be oh so happy.
We tried. We keep trying.
We've tried so many times.
They commented on a video of ours.
And it was the best day of our lives. Cece's Pizza. Have you ever had it?
One time
And
after
where did
my
it stand?
grandfather's funeral.
Oh, dear.
It was good. I was
So
7.
it's not a D tier.
No, it's one of those things. It's like almost like a self-serve Olive Garden salad bar situation where you can get like as much
Oh.
pizza as you want.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Pretty decent. I don't know if it's like held up in 15, 20 years, but
Well, we'll throw
I
it
think
in
we
the
could just maybe-
mid-tier level here.
I would almost say let's put it in the bottom because I haven't had it enough to even really
Okay,
say.
we'll put it down here.
you had
Culver's,
Culver's?
I think this is. No, I never have. Have you?
Culver's is good.
Oh, great.
Culver's
Where
is like a Midwest thing, and they have a flavor of ice cream of the day.
Jeff Froween in the chat is saying that Culver's is B tier. Would you agree or move it even higher than
Yeah, I'd say Culver's is B. I wouldn't say it's higher.
that? Okay, we'll go B.
I'm sure Culver's is one of those things that was better when I was 6 years old, as
Now,
all of these things are.
of course. How about Denny's? I've had
I
their
mean,
breakfast.
how often are you hitting these breakfast things now?
Not often. If I'm looking for a Sunday brunch, I'm not going to Denny's. Now, of course, I'm probably not going to most fast food places, so we do have to take that into account here. But
Denny's is good though.
is it A tier?
The Grand Slam?
The Grand Slam breakfast is a pretty good breakfast.
No, I'd say it's probably B.
B, yeah, middle of the road. Domino's Pizza, ooh. I mean, when you need
Kind of
something
depends on what
late
mood.
night,
Yeah, what mood are you getting me in when you're giving me
really,
Domino's?
yeah, I do think Domino's is A
I
tier.
think it's A. Yeah,
I do think it's A tier.
I agree.
How about Dunkin' Donuts?
Uh-oh, baby. Dunkin's
right?
weird,
Yeah.
right? Because when you don't have Dunkin' somewhere, you're like, oh, I kind of do miss Dunkin'. But then when you're in Boston, it's one of the last places you...
For good coffee,
go.
it's not the first place I'm going, though I do like a Dunkin'.
Me too. On the road, nothing
Oh,
better.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it may be too much to ask it to be S, but I do think it could be an A tier. Being branded as a Bostonian guy, I have to put it at
Yeah,
least A tier.
I think that's fair enough.
How about Five Guys?
Five Guys is good. Five Guys is A.
I think Five Guys is one of the better
Five
burger
Guys
places
has
on the
it's
list.
they do really well by having kind of a limited menu.
Yes, fully agree.
Giannino's?
Giannino's? Don't know it. Do you?
Yeah, I don't either.
Hardee's moves down here.
Looks good.
What is this?
Hunan
Do you know it?
Japanese? I have not had that.
IHOP. Oh,
IHOP.
I am a pancake lover.
Yeah, where do you put this relative to Denny's?
Oh, I put IHOP above Denny's, no doubt. Which means it's an A tier restaurant, apparently.
Or Denny's gets bumped down to C.
Let's bump Denny's to C and IHOP to B, because I don't think IHOP stands with these on the A level, but it's definitely decent.
There's a pretty old school IHOP by me with like the old sign and stuff, so I want to try it out
Really?
and see if I'm sure it's the same product.
These are older pancakes.
Yeah, but the sign is old. We haven't unfrozen these yet.
Oh no way, Cora used to work at IHOP in San Diego.
No way.
We also Amy LaLiberte says that in Canada they don't have Dunkin', but they do
Tim
have
Hortons.
Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons for sure.
Which might be on here. I don't see it yet.
I don't see it yet either. Let's continue the push here. In-N-Out Burger for the West Coasters here.
I like In-N-Out. Did you like it when you had it?
I like In-N-Out a lot. I don't
I
know
think
that
it's
it's
fun.
better than Five Guys.
Yeah, I think it's A tier.
I think so too. It's really good. I definitely
It's
like
it's
it.
pretty similar to Five Guys. I think the atmosphere is
Agreed.
way better, and I think
Yeah,
that
I think that's true.
the like novelty of In-N-Out is still such a thing when you go there that it feels like an important experience.
Totally. Well, because you can only get it in so many states, so it's like
Which for so many
I
of these
gotta
things
get-
used to be the case, and is not anymore.
it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box. I don't think I've ever had it.
I haven't had it either. It's not really fair.
Okay, we'll move that down. How about Jersey Mike's? I also don't think I've had.
I've had it. It's fine. It's probably B or C. C.
See,
It's fine.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, I think, beats
Wow.
Jersey Mike's for sure.
I think so too. I don't know Jersey Mike's personally, but I do.
I don't know
love-
Mike.
I don't know Mike
well.
Mike of Jersey well, but I do love Jimmy John's. I think
I
Jimmy
like that they
John's.
have-
You know, I was gonna say I think Jimmy John's is better than Subway, but I don't see Subway on this list.
Subway's there.
Oh, it is okay.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy John's is better than Subway, and I think Subway is a B tier.
I'm okay to put Jimmy John's in the respectful company of the A tier.
I mean, it would probably be the last of the A tier.
Boston Market being in there, so I'm like having some cognitive dissonance.
We can reconsider. I'm moving Subway
No,
into
it's
B
okay.
tier unless you disagree with that.
Okay.
We'll move Boston Market to the back end with Jimmy John's.
Let's get targeted here. Panera Bread used to be good. Now I think it is C to D.
Really?
I
I
feel like I'm
think
having a frozen meal at Panera every time now.
I can't do D because I do think they actually make some bomb food, and their
I
pastries are good.
It used to be my favorite place.
Okay, we'll go C. We're not being mean to anything here.
I
We're
know
putting
we're
nothing in the D tier.
God forbid anyone
We actually
comes
created
for
our
us.
own tier so as to not put anything down. All right,
Yeah, we
KFC.
should just shift everything down.
Right. I can remove the D tier, I guess.
So don't remove it.
Okay.
What if something were like this place sucks?
Oh, now I have to change the color. Okay. Like that. Okay, got it.
There you go.
All right, KFC. Where do you put it? Don't be afraid to be harsh.
I like KFC just fine. I mean, it's C or B, right?
Yeah.
It's good.
I think
But
C
fundamentally.
The reason why I think C is because anytime I go to a KFC Taco Bell, I'm getting Taco Bell every time.
Interesting.
You know how they do the combo restaurants?
I do know that.
Yeah. I go Taco Bell on those. How about Longhorn Steakhouse?
Do you have any memorable experience with that? I certainly don't.
I like Longhorn. They bring you the bread before you eat and stuff. It's pretty good. I think it's nicer. Like, I wouldn't consider it fast food.
Okay.
You're like sitting down, maybe B tier.
Sure.
McDonald's, the king of fast food.
Now this one's so hard.
This is tough.
You don't want to be. This one looms large in my memory and in my formative years as like,
I mean,
yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. McDonald's was an iconic trip anytime. If like the sports team was stopping at a McDonald's on the way home from a game, or like your parents were like, let's go to McDonald's. It was a thrill.
Heavily advertised to us, that's for sure.
Could it be an S tier?
Jeez. I mean, do you eat McDonald's and like it now?
I mean, I wouldn't say that I haven't done that late night.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not S.
But that kind of puts it in A with like Jimmy John's and Domino's, right?
True. All right, let's throw it in A.
Chick-fil-A.
I'll put it next to in front of Domino's.
Yeah.
Ooh, Five Guys has to move in front.
It's kind of sacrilege. I mean, it's certainly like.
How about Moe's?
I like Moe's. I think Moe's is B or C.
Yeah, I think Moe's is pretty good.
Moe's is fun. They say welcome to Moe's when you come in.
Right. They've got a little gimmick.
Yeah.
Okay. We got Olive Garden. Now, this is one that I have strong opinions on. I grew up thinking Olive Garden was an S tier restaurant, and only just recently learned that a lot of people don't think so.
You were like the local place by my house, Olive Garden.
We would be like, we're going for a nice Italian meal for dinner, and it was the Olive Garden. And it turns
I
out
was seeing some like Olive Garden slander on.
it's getting a lot of slander, and I think it's uncalled for. I think
When
Olive
you
Garden
grow up
is
as suburban
great.
dudes like us, you got to
Right.
take it where you can get it.
I would be so bold as to call it S tier.
I would never agree with that.
Those
I think it's
frozen breadsticks and salad are to die for.
the breadsticks sure are salty and garlicky, which is good.
All right, where do you think?
I'm happy to put it in A.
Okay, and that's probably
It is
even
also
giving it.
fun when you go.
Yeah, it's a great time. Delicious wine, delicious food. I think delicious. A lot of people may disagree.
Panda Express
but hey.
rocks.
Oh, Panda Express is
They know
unreal.
exactly what they're giving you.
For sure an S tier. Look at us. We're getting our college restaurants here.
Yeah, that's all it is.
We had a Panda Express on campus at BU, and it was very good.
Right.
Paninis. I don't know Paninis.
Don't know.
It's going
Thought
to
it was
back. It's
Sbarro.
going back down here. Papa John's.
It's whatever.
I don't even think I've ever had it.
C.
C.
Go ahead and C.
Papa John. Should we put him in D? Isn't he kind of
Yeah, put him in D. John Schnatter's
our
a
first?
jerk.
Our first D listing here is Papa John.
Sorry.
He's coming after us.
Don't
He's had
say we're
enough.
not. Don't say we're not judicious.
What is Penn Station East Coast?
I just learned about this. I'm from Philly, and then someone I was talking to was like, "You've never been to Penn Station? It's a cheesesteak restaurant that is not in Philly."
What?
So I've never been
it's
there.
I'm thinking it's like the train station.
It technically is.
All right, well, that's going down here since we don't know.
Sorry.
How about Pizza Hut? Here's another big nostalgia one for me.
I mean, way better than Papa John's.
Pizza Hut was good pizza from what I recall. I haven't been in probably 20 years.
Oh, it's still pretty good.
I mean, is it B tier?
Yeah.
Great.
it kind of splits the difference. Popeyes. I haven't been in a long time to Popeyes, but I
I
did
think
go on
I
the
think
Mass
better than
Pike one time, and it was
KFC.
good.
It's really
Better?
good. I think it's better than KFC. I don't even know
Goodness
where did we
gracious.
put
Oh,
K-
KFC's got the transparency wrong.
I think it could be
Yeah,
a B.
that's fine. Yeah,
Red Lobster.
maybe there one time.
Yeah, not an. I mean, I love lobster, but I don't know about from fast food. I got to put it down here since we don't know it. Red Robin. Have not been here.
Have not been either, but those commercials sure were fun. A singing based commercial.
Oh yeah, Red
Yum
Robin.
yum yum.
Oh, did we just do two different commercials?
No, they're the same.
Okay. This
Red
is.
Robin.
I think this is
Yum.
Shake Shack.
That is Shake Shack.
What are your thoughts on
it's
Shake Shack?
good.
I think Shake Shack's good.
Yeah, it's B.
How do you think it? Do you think it's better than Five Guys or In and Out?
No, I do not.
I think you're right with B then. Sonic.
Sonic came to my town in probably
Wow,
2011, and it was a big deal,
that's a huge deal.
and it was good. And they
I
bring the
don't-
food out to your car.
I don't know a lot about Sonic. I know their commercials and I always thought they were great. I've never been.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving this one to you.
I'd be comfortable putting it in B. I think the food's like not incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, B tier widening up a little bit.
How about Starbucks?
We
This
put
is
Dunkin'
a-
Donuts in A.
I know. Does it?
It's
Do you think it's better than Dunkin'?
I think it's so like franchised out that you just have such a wildly different experience depending on what time you go. And I mean, the coffee shops, having worked in a coffee shop, it's like hard for me to be normal in one now.
Yeah. This is again, I think people will be upset about this, but I think that I'd prefer Dunkin' over Starbucks.
I'm sure there's a lot of outspoken people who would agree with you. I don't know if that's the opinion of the common person.
Yeah, I think in a real overall vote, Starbucks would win, but I prefer Dunkin'.
I'm happy putting it in B. I don't really like. It's more of an
We'll put it near the top of B.
sure.
We'll put it next to DQ here.
We're getting to the end here of the.
Yeah, we're almost through the ones that we know.
Got
here.
probably 4 more I know.
Yeah. Do you know Steak and Shake?
Not really.
Me either. Or this one.
Swenson maybe.
Oh, Swenson. I think it is Swenson.
I don't
Okay. Where do you stand on Taco Bell?
I don't go there. I didn't go there growing up. I don't know why, but it's good when I have it.
Oh my God, I love.
People go
Love Taco
crazy
Bell.
for this meat and bean slurry.
I mean, for me, it's an S tier, but that's I'm a Taco Bell enthusiast, so I'm happy to move it to A tier if you think it's S is too gracious for it. I'm a big Mexican food guy, and then this they do it right. It's not
We'll have
good
to go-
Mexican food,
Here.
but it's.
I will.
Do you think
There's
B?
a Taco Bell cantina by my house.
Oh, the canteen
And
is
I
great.
will
'cause
go
You
this-
can get like a boozy drink there too.
What?
Yeah, the cantina.
I'll go
It's like
right
It's
now.
an experience. Oh yeah.
All right, I'll go this week. Can you put it in A tier? And if it
I'll
needs
put it
a
in A
critical
tier.
reevaluation once I go
Oops.
there, I will have a rundown of my experience for
Okay.
next week.
I'm even gonna move it right behind McDonald's because I think it's also good late night food.
That's true.
Taco Bell. TGI Fridays.
It's one of those places like Applebee's and Chili's. Like, it used to loom so large. I think they like invented the sort of like fun cocktail
Yep.
in TGI Fridays, and that's how far have we gotten away from that?
I know that's so true. I do think TJI. I keep saying TJI.
TJI.
It's because there's
Thank God.
like a drone company called DJI. TGI Fridays, I think, is the best of the three. That is Applebee's, Chili's, TGI Fridays.
Okay, so B.
I'll just put it right in front of Applebee's. They're all
Yeah.
next to each other here. Okay, Wendy's.
A.
Yeah, Wendy's is good.
It's not beating Five Guys or In-N-Out for me, but it is
But-
good.
But is it in front of McDonald's? This is a critical question.
I always thought so. Growing
I
up,
always-
I always thought Wendy's was the nice one.
Yeah, I agree, and I think they've got the best chicken sandwich too, which could be a hot take, but love it. So good.
White
Okay.
Castle. I don't know if I've ever really been to a White Castle.
I haven't either. And that pretty much concludes where we're at. This is okay. So this is it. I need to get a photo of this because it feels like this is the
it's a
definitive
perfect
ranking.
bell curve.
This is, you know what? That's well designed right there.
Absolutely perfect.
Oh, that's incredible.